it's really hard to prove that I am not being gang stalked. But I know that a lot of people know that I am. So this man just totally fucking followed me, who had been parked outside of my house, and then I left my house. Okay, so he's trying to follow me. I left my house and I fucking zigzagged. I zigzagged. Trying to get away from the neighborhood and away from my house. And he freaking zigzagged and followed me. And he pulled over to see what I was going to do. And so I pulled over to see what he was going to do. And so he went a funny way, so I went a funny way. So I pulled over, and he's parked right there. I pulled over, and I got out of the car. I changed my jacket. I put my jacket in the trunk, which I need to go back there and kind of straighten out the trunk. And then I got back in the car, and he was still at the stop sign, just watching me. So I was probably sitting in the car for about 5 minutes in front of somebody's random's house. And now I'm at their gas station. I just wanted to see if he comes up, and if he's, then I want to get him on camera. But I have his and then his windows were so freaking dark, I really couldn't see the person. So I'm not 100% sure if it was a man or a woman. But I am 100% sure I have the description, the tag number, and the details of the truck. And it is October 31st, Halloween. It's now 2 p.m. And I need to kind of get out and it's hard to prove you're gang stalking, because I can't necessarily say everybody driving down my street backwards is gang stalking me. No. A lot of it is, being tapped into my intuition, knowing what is consistent, knowing what is inconsistent, knowing how things line up, not to mention, I can feel it coming a mile away. And then my spirit guides will tell me, look at the camera, look at this camera, go here, open this window, do this, open the door. And I'll see things. I'll be in perfect alignment with things about to go wrong. Or one of these people showing up. It's crazy. Doesn't make me crazy, but my intuition is very, very, very sensitive, very tapped into the environment. I can feel far. I'm not going to tell you how far. I can feel far. Okay. Anyway, I'm backed into the gas station, to the dumpster at the gas station. And so far, I don't see them. All right. And I should not leave out this detail. I'm going over it in my mind. The reason why this person actually left the stop sign, finally, was because wherever I was parked, the resident actually showed up in a blue vehicle, a blue SUV. It pulled up behind me, and that's when I was fumbling looking for my phone. And I said, you know what? I need a lot of the reasons why I'm not even on camera, I don't even, operate or run my channel too much is because my phone, my camera is shit. So, with all that I'm going through, the gang stalking, it gives me severe anxiety, and I do want to hide. Because it's behind my back. It's, if it's paparazzi, it's one thing. Paparazzi is one thing. It's in your face. You know what I mean? But these are people plotting and secretly trying to steal video footage of me and connect to my Wi-Fi at home, and I've caught them doing all kind of shit. Driving by, holding cameras right here while the passengers, holding the camera like this, sitting acting like they're just riding by. I'm not fucking stupid, man. I was born at 33 degrees. I understand what's going on here. I guess what I hadn't figured out yet is how to fucking get out. And, well, that's interesting. But I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, so I see a lot of cars that I've never seen before, so I'm assuming it's alright. I'm gonna get out and kind of wipe the back seats down and get ready to go to work, but, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit. I am 50 years old, 51. I don't have time for this shit. I don't even know these people. They're immature. They're stupid. They hate on my spirituality. They hate on the peace and the love that I have for myself. They don't understand it. And whenever I try to open them up to the whole concept of self-love, and some are really excited about it, and I appreciate that, and it gives me the support that I need to keep going and thrive. I thrive off of that energy as well. But there's one or two really bad apples here that are just screwing the whole choose love philosophy to shreds. You know what I mean? Forget about the pure love, the choose love. Like, these people just want to choose darkness and emptiness and pain and horror and ugh. I hate it here. I freaking hate it here. I've aged. I'm tired. I hate it here. I hate it here. The soulmates that I have attracted here are shit. And I've attracted quite a few. Call them right in. I'm an excellent manifester. And they all just weren't Didn't seem to be worth shit. Didn't seem to want shit. Didn't seem to want to grow. Didn't want to evolve. Didn't even want to look at their spiritual side. So I get it. I don't fit in here. But there's no need. There's no excuse. And there's no reason for anyone, especially a whole fucking community, to come against me because I'm different. That doesn't make any sense. And no, hell no, that shit ain't fair. No. So I'm just really tired. I know that they've contaminated my water where I live, for instance. I can't prove it. But I do have a fake profile on another app where I talked about it and joked about it just to try to see, what would people's reactions be. And for me to kind of gauge with the type of mentality that I deal with here, how do I address this issue? And so I got some great information. A gentleman sent me a link. It was very helpful, very useful, that I was able to actually click on the link and send a complaint straight to a department that actually handles those complaints. And it was interesting because a supposed representative who handles those complaints for that particular, for the water department, supposedly got this complaint, and he called me and seemed very interested in investigating. So he set an appointment with me. First of all, he laughed at me when we talked. He laughed at me. And I told him, I said, I don't think anything's funny. I'm complaining that my water is fishy. And he said, well, I understand. He said, well, I'm not laughing. Like, I don't think it's funny. And he said, it's just, no one calls and says, oh, well, my house has fishy water. He said it's typically a district that would have fishy water, not just a particular house. And I said, well, I don't care. I'm calling you, telling you that my water tastes fishy. You need to figure it out. And I don't care about that. That doesn't matter to me. And when can you come? And so we scheduled an appointment, and when the appointment time came, he did not show up. He did not call. He did not cancel. No call, no show. And I waited. About 3 or 4 days to hear from him, and I heard nothing back. So I already made my mind up that he's probably in on it too. So I just said, fuck it. I'm going to have to go over his head, and I'm going to have to do this in a different way. So I collected a bunch of water samples and dated them and things like that. And I've got my little strategy, okay? I can't necessarily prove what they're doing, but trust me, they're doing this shit. I've caught them trying to, I don't know if they're trying to hack my Wi-Fi or connect to my device. I'm not sure what they were doing because, I wasn't in the car, but I have them on video footage, literally in a car, pulled up to the front of my house, doing something on a laptop, trying to, I don't know, what are you doing? I don't know. Okay, truck looked just like that, but that's not the truck. I'm talking about getting nervous. I don't know if I'm gonna have to kill somebody to save and protect myself. And am I being put in that position? Because I'm going to do it. It's them or me? It's them. But that's what they want. They want me out of here. They don't like how different I am. Oh, I just got to get the fuck out of here, and I'm doing that. Yeah. I feel like I've gotten older since being here. This place has been nothing but depressing. It's brought me down. The weather. Holy shit, the weather. It's getting cold now, and I like the cold, crisp air. I like to be able to dress up, but this shit is it's beyond depressing because I can't open my windows. I can't look out my windows unless I'm protecting. I'm in defensive mode. Okay, Spirit said I'm talking too much. I gotta go.